Day 7, the warm crumbs. I'm Forager 82C. I don't have a name, just duty. The Queen's scent pulses in my mind like a memory I never made myself. Her will is my will. We live beneath the humming monster the humans call Dryer. The heat seeps into our tunnels, safe, damp, familiar. Today I found crumbs beneath a washer, warm, soft, human food. I danced when I returned, legs tapping the story into the floor so the others could follow. The Queen would be pleased. Day 6, the rain from above. The humans spilled chemicals again. The smell was like burning metal and rotted citrus. We lost 30. I carried one back, her legs twitching, half melted. Her scent was fading even as I laid her beside the nursery. The Queen did not stir. She does not mourn. She only births. That is her purpose. Mine is to feed the colony. So I returned to the crumbs. Day 5, the syrup trap. It came overnight, a perfect disk of sweetness, too perfect. It smelled like everything I'd ever wanted, fruit, sap, summer, freedom. But it wasn't of the world. It didn't belong here. Still, the others gathered around it like it was sacred. They fed, they danced. They carried whispers back to the Queen. We have found the promised land. I only touched it with one leg. It tingled. Day 4, the tremors. My sisters began moving strangely. They forgot the tunnels. They stepped on the larvae. One dug downward instead of up. Another bit her own leg and screamed until she stopped moving. I avoided the syrup. But the smell clung to me anyway. I dreamed of it while I slept. I dreamed I was flying and the Queen had eyes, eyes that watched me break. Day 3, the collapse. The Queen's chambers were silent. The caretakers stopped feeding the young. The tunnel guards stood motionless, not dead, just confused, hollow. I climbed toward the surface. Above the tile crack, the human baby was crying, a low, hungry cry. I watched the woman place another syrup disc behind the dryer. She smiled like she'd just taken care of something. "You have no idea what you've done," I wanted to say. Day 2, the hunger, only 9 of us still moved. I passed 3 sisters stuck together by their mandibles, locked in a twitching embrace. They weren't fighting, just holding on. One whispered, "I miss the Queen." But the Queen had stopped pulsing. No scent, no commands. We were adrift. I considered the syrup. I hadn't eaten in 2 days. My body felt like it was cracking. I stepped toward it. Day 1, the end I couldn't resist. I ate. It was warm, sweet, slow, like sunlight in my throat. And then the burning, like glass in my veins. I staggered through the tunnels, no longer seeing, just remembering. The hum of the dryer, the glow of the Queen's chamber, the silent trust of my sisters. Now it's just me, one mind, no colony, no purpose. Today, the void. I am Forager 82C, or was. Now I lie under a metal machine, surrounded by silence. No more trails to follow, no more Queen to serve, just a sticky ring of syrup that still smells like joy and ends like death. We didn't know it was poison. It tasted like hope. And that's how they got us.